Welcome to Talkin Tigers. I'm Rachel Whittaker. Let's check in on 2016 recruiting now with our analyst, James Smith. Hey, Jimmy.
Hey, thanks for having me, Rachel. How are you?
Doing just fine. Well, cornerback Trayvon Mullen said this week that LSU is his leader and saying that he talks to DB's coach Corey Raymond every day. So is he the top cornerback prospect in your mind, and can LSU hold on to him, do you think?
I believe he is. You know, just from what I've seen, the kid has the complete package. He's every bit 6'2", one of the fastest football prospects in the country. He's got that competitive spirit and drive you like, and he's extremely focused and determined to be a special player. I haven't seen one that impresses me more, that I think has more upside than him. So if I had to go with the best cornerback in the country that I've seen thus far, I do believe it's Trayvon Mullen, and I do believe LSU has a sizable lead here, a really big lead. He's not committed to LSU yet. I don't think that lasts much longer. I think sometime during the summer he's probably going to pull the trigger, and ultimately I think he ends up in Baton Rouge. He comes from the same town as Patrick Peterson, Rashard Robinson. LSU's got a big history in that area, and I think he's just the next one in line to put on a uniform for the Tigers.
And he received an invitation to Nike's The Opening just recently. So another defensive back, though, that LSU would love is Alabama commitment Shyheim Carter. He's from Kentwood, and LSU coaches have told him, quote, they're building an empire in Baton Rouge. So what's your take on him and his commitment to the Tide at this point?
You know, I was a little shocked when he first committed to Alabama. I just didn't think he was going to end it that soon. But he's kind of kept his options open. You know, he's visited LSU a few times since that commitment. He still talks to coaches at Georgia and some other programs. So I would have to call him a soft commitment just because of how open he is entertaining other programs. I know LSU new coaches, Kevin Steele, Ed Orgeron, have made contact with him. Ed Orgeron has become the area recruiter, so he's going to play a vital role in trying to flip him to LSU. And Frank Wilson's also heavily involved at this point. So he's got some of the best recruiters in the country pulling him towards LSU. Not many kids have been able to tell those guys no in the past, so we'll see how it develops. I mean, in the end, I do believe he ends up in the class with LSU just because, you know, he's got a family he wants to stay close to and things of that nature. And I think they will win out, but it'll certainly be interesting to watch all the way down to the wire.
Absolutely. Sounds like somebody who could really have a tight decision. And somebody who you wrote about just this week is Wasserman athlete Cameron Lewis. Now, he's not a very highly rated prospect, but what do you like about him and what he could bring? He's projected as a safety in college, right?
Yeah, I think that's where he ultimately ends up is as a safety. I mean, he's just one of the best athletes in the state. I mean, the kid can do any and everything on the football field. He plays a lot of quarterback. I've seen a lot of film with him at wide receiver and defensive back. He's just an exceptional athlete, great frame, 6'2", almost 200 pounds as it stands now. Really good attitude, very focused, very high football IQ. I think by the end of the spring and summer, his ranking should really skyrocket. I think he's one of the guys that's going to be moving up a lot of recruiting boards, whether it be colleges or the recruiting services. And I think by the end of the summer, a lot of people are going to recognize him as one of the premier athletes in the state. He's just a phenomenal prospect. I think he's going to be an impact safety at the next level, and he's someone LSU would love to get in this class.
Well, certainly he could make an impact, and we're getting to know him very early, thanks to you, Jimmy, and I really appreciate the time.
Absolutely. And real quick, just want to tell my buddy Blaze, happy birthday, buddy. Sorry about your little injury. Get well soon, and thinking about you.
Absolutely. Well, happy birthday to Blaze from us as well. And thanks for watching, everybody. We'll see you again Friday when we'll hear from Kevin Steele and much more.